So welcome everybody, and we are about to watch the match between HTWK, computer science from Germany, and versus a NUSWIFT, which is from Australia. NUSWIFT we've already seen today playing. This is the first match we are seeing for HTWK. So anything can happen. Immediately, the number 3 of HTWK taking the ball, passing it forwards, going towards the goal, being heavily defended by the team of the team from Australia, by the way.
Australia.
I said Austria, but yeah, Australia.
But number 3 is insisting, but the defenders are there. Whoa!
And that is a goal by the team of HTWK, making this a 1-0 for HTWK.
I'll do a bit of pizza again.
Yeah. And so now the robots are getting repositioned. Still five on each side. And it's just 1 minute of game and already 1-0. The referee is waiting for the robots to be on the correct side of the field. The ball is already in place and he just whistled. And number 4 from Australia is going towards the ball. He just kicked it. But number 2 from Germany just kicked it to the to the Australian side. Well, number 3 is covering well, but well. Oh, in there goes probably another kick. Another kick. Oh.
And it is another goal by HTWK. That makes this a 2-0 score. In the meantime, the robots are repositioning. Looks like it's a very strong defense going on for the team of NUSWIFT. In the meantime, the other robot from HTWK is also returning to its own half of the field. Will we see another one of those specific, like a spear point attack we've been seeing the past few times?
Yeah, they are very strong on the attacking. Once they get the ball, they just need one player to go forward and to kick towards the goal. So now this time is number 4 that is insisting.
But the defense of the team from NUSWIFT has suddenly gotten way stronger and really trying to make sure that the number 4 does not have the space to score another one of their spear point goals we've been seeing the past few times.
And the goalkeeper is out of the goalie, so it seems that number 4 is going to score again.
So if the NUSWIFT team is not fast enough, there will be another goal.
Oh, no, not yet.
But it's going into the slightly wrong direction.
Is it now?
But it's being defended by the number 4 of the NUSWIFT team and kicked back. So this will create a whole different attack of the NUSWIFT team towards the goal of the HTWK team. It might be able to get the ball into the other field and attempt to score at the goal. But the number 4 of the HTWK team is, or the number 2 of the HTWK team,
and that's
plays it in the other direction and is going to make an attempt at a goal kick. And it is a goal kick that is another goal, and this makes it a 3-0 for this for HTWK.
And in only 4 minutes of game.
Yes, in only 4 minutes of gameplay. So this will be an interesting match.
Ein Robothändler wie kein zweiter.
In fact, it's a very simple strategy, but very efficient. They just need one attacker to take the ball, and they normally go through easily through the defenders. Number 3 is out. Number 3 from Australia is out. Number 4 goes to the ball, and he just kicked. And there goes again number 4. The goalie is already lost. He has his back, he's facing the goalie.
And the number 4 will again make an attempt at scoring a goal. And it's almost in the goal. It just needs a little kick. And that makes this a 4-0 for the HTWK team from Germany. Here in the Panda Eye in the beautiful city of Beijing, under the LED lights that everybody can see, lighting up the entire arena. Three of the NUSWIFT team is taken out of the field, probably because it could not take up the kickoff. So now the number 4 is going to attempt it, and it attempts the kickoff. It goes in the right direction, immediately being defended by the number 3 of HTWK, but passing it back to the number 1 of NUSWIFT. So can the NUSWIFT team bend around the defense of basically the offense of HTWK? It looks like the number 3 of HTWK is in the clear, and this most likely will be another goal. Yes, which makes this the score a 5 versus 0 for the German team of HTWK.
In 7 minutes. Yeah.
In the first 7 minutes of the game.
Once again, it's a very simple technique, but very, very efficient.
The HTWK team has a very good dribbling in place and very good controlling the ball. So the number 3 now dribbles ahead towards the goal. Number 3 swinging around the other players. Let's see if the number 1 of a NUSWIFT is able to take. And it is a goal again by HTWK from Germany.
Yeah. This time, yeah. 4 robots in the.
So the score now.
side.
So the score now is a 6 versus 0 for the team from Germany called HTWK, a computer science university, or at least the computer science division.
Yeah. Now number 2 is trying to protect the ball, but once again number 4 from, whoops, he fell. The robot from the German side just fell, but number 5 is on top of the ball.
HTWK is a team from Leipzig.
Possibility of kicking.
So the number 3 came in contact with the robot from the NUSWIFT team, and is immediately going on full attack mode towards the goal. Maybe the number 5 of the NUSWIFT team is able to defend against it, but if it's there alone, it's going to be very difficult for him. So the number 3 now passes besides the number 5, but maybe the number 1 of the NUSWIFT team is able to defend against it. At least it made sure that it couldn't shoot directly at the goal. So the number 3 now takes a different position, probably shoots from the side, but it is well defended by the number 4 of the NUSWIFT team. But they're leaving a gap in their defense, which means the number 3 can go around it, and this is almost a goal. And it is another goal, yes, by the team HTWK from Leipzig, Germany.
And the robots got stuck on the net. They are being removed, both of them.
Both robots are now stuck on the net.
So the goal was not considered.
And that makes this a 7-0 for the team from Leipzig.
Still 7.
And that makes this an 8-0 for the HTWK team from. I do wonder if the previous goal would have really counted because of the contact they had with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, in fact, in my opinion, I think the attacker just pushed the goalie, and in human football that is not allowed, but completely pushed in some way that both robots fell. So, in my opinion, it should not be considered a goal, but yeah, it was considered. So some rules need to be changed, also in humanoid robots.
So now the number 5 of the NUSWIFT team coming out of the defense with a good speed and a good dribble, but the number 5 of the team from HTWK immediately defending against this and making an attack in the opposite direction, immediately again being defended by the number 3 from NUSWIFT and the number 2. Basically, they are all the way around him, trying to make sure that it cannot score a goal. But the robot breaks through. The number 5 has a free, clear path to the goal. So if the robots of NUSWIFT cannot defend, and they can defend, it looks like it. The number 2 successfully defends the attack of the team from Leipzig. And plays the ball again in the other direction. Now the number 2 of the NUSWIFT team wants to take the ball, but it passes it to the number 5. Again, but the number 2 of the Leipzig team is about to again take the ball possession, being very heavily defended by the number 3. The ball went almost in the goal. So from where I'm sitting, I cannot see if that was if it was in. It didn't count, so I guess it wasn't in. It was a very close call, though.
And so half-time, we've got 8-0.
Yes, this is halftime with 8-0 for the HTWK team from Leipzig. This show that some of the teams that came from a standard platform league are a bit here in an advantage. So I think the knowledge they build up throughout the years does help them at least with getting started quickly.
Yeah, I think so. The experience over the years is relevant because I would say most of the code can be used on different robots. They just need to adapt a few functions, but the rest is the same. So
I think a lot of it is how the ball is approached is the same way. So
Yes.
In other leagues, the ball is approached in a different way. In this case, it is very similar.
yes, it's very similar. They also use 2 legs. The prior standard platform used was 4 legs, but since 2008 they started with the Now robots, which is only 2 legs, and they are very similar, smaller of course, but they are very similar to these robots in terms of degrees of freedom, in terms of locomotion, even localization.
Yes.
So yeah, it helps a lot to be so many years in those leagues like SPL.
Exactly. So in a short time we will start the second match or the second half of the match. So stay tuned to watch the second half of the HTWK team versus the team from Australia. Called the NUSWIFT team, which is a merger of 2 teams called NUBots and SwiftRun. Stay tuned. And the kickoff was taken by the team bar from HTWK, the University of Leipzig, and it went in the goal by one of the own players by NUSWIFT. It was and it hit it on the heel and basically kicked it in himself. So that was an own goal by NUSWIFT, making this a score of 9-0. All robots are now in the field. It's a 5v5 competition. A very unique new competition, 5v5 humanoid robots at this full scale.
While we are watching this game, let me remind the previous commentator, René Mollengraft from Technical University of Eindhoven. We miss him in this competition, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, he is still in the Netherlands. He has commentated on quite a few matches also. I remember a very good commentating in Portugal, which was a lot of fun. Perhaps he should also make sure that next time he will also be there, so we can, switch up the commentators and give him a chance to do some commentating.
Of course. We do hope so that he comes.
I mean, we are having a lot of fun here with everyone, so he is kind of missing out on it.
Yeah, we miss him very much.
So, in the meantime, the number 2 of the HTWK team, again scoring a goal, making this a 10-0 score.
Yeah, I mean, the team that is losing, they were first in the group, and they are still first in the group, and they play well. I mean, this game is a bit out of.
They are overpowered.
Yeah, they are overpowered. It's
especially with the HTWK having a very good dribble in place, and very just straight for the goal, precise, consistent. And that scores them a lot of goals. And if you have something like that in RoboCup or in Robot Football, and it can easily make a difference, then you are going to see the scores really tally up very quickly.
Yeah, that's halfway for a winner. Halfway to win the game.
So in the meantime, there are several robots in a collision with each other. 4 robots were on the floor. Now 2 are standing up. In the meantime, that the NUSWIFT team plays in between the legs of the player of the HTWK team, the number 2, through its legs, which is also a first time that I've seen that today.
Yeah,
all week. I haven't seen that happen, but it is really cool to watch. The defense of the NUSWIFT team is very strong. Immediately, the number 4 makes an attack towards the goal of the HTWK team, but it is defended against by the player number 4 of HTWK, who is immediately making it into an attack towards the opposite side of the field.
Yes, and now it's the time for the team to attack once again. The German team
number 1.
Yeah, number 4 is attacking again, and they are very consistent. And well, this time he kicked too strong. Let's see if he can still score from the side. There is no goalie.
No, the number 5 is going to do the defense for it. The goalie, the number 1, is standing still, but now is rushing into but they kept it out of the goal. So this was a great defense, although it is in a dangerous place, and anything could happen now. One of the team members of the NUSWIFT team running towards the other side of the field to, looks like do something on the robot. And the ball is again out of the field.
So the game is stopped, so they can.
Oh, and there's a robot of NUSWIFT just dropping on the field. Could be anything. Could be a battery. It could be, but or just a bug that makes it just fall over. Because a lot of the teams are very new with this hardware and are have to figure out as they go along so many things. And the ball is again out of the field.
So this is the fourth game of this group, 2 more to go. And I think we have more or less a winner here by 10-0. I think we have a winner.
I think you could say that. It would be. I don't think you can turn this around in less than 9 minutes.
Exactly.
So obviously, it is just about what would be the end score.
Yes. One robot just left the field, so he's out. The referee has to take it out. But number 5 from Australia is taking the ball now.
At this moment, there are 3 robots from the team of NUSWIFT versus all 5 of the robots from HTWK. The number five of HTWK immediately going for the attack, but is heavily defended by the number 3 of NUSWIFT. They also become in contact, but it looks like the number 5 is just keeps pushing further. It just trying to basically waltz over the number 3. Number 4 getting ready for a goal kick, but is being very heavily defended against by the numbers 1 and 2 of the NUSWIFT team. And the number 1 of the NUSWIFT team manages to get the ball out of the dangerous zone and out of the hands of the number 4, making the number 4 fall over, but the number 5 is now kicking it towards the goal. The ball will not roll in there on its own. It's being heavily defended, but eventually is inside of the goal, making this an 11 versus 0 score for the team HTWK from Leipzig.
Yeah, this robot doesn't avoid obstacles, just goes straight, but he's strong. He's very strong.
All these robots by Booster Robotics are very strong, very well built. I've seen them crash into numerous things, falling all day, and they just keep going and going. It's an impressive bit of basically making something rugged.
Yeah. Now the Australian teams start kickoff, but once again, the robot number 3 from Germany goes very steady and quickly towards the opponent goal, and it looks so simple. But
the number 2 defends against that, although the ball does get out of the field. I do think that the number 3 of HTWK is the star player of the evening. I mean, it is I think it's the one that scored the most goals. It is their designated striker, I would guess. And is now taking a kick in.
Yeah.
The ball went almost out of the field because the number 2 defended against it. Number 3 is now close at the edge of the field. The number 2 is positioning itself for a defensive maneuver. Now the number 3 of the NUSWIFT team is trying to defend against the attack of the HTWK team from Leipzig. The Leipzig team kicks towards the goal, but because of the contact, it was not as accurate as they probably would have hoped. So this is a chance for the NUSWIFT team to try and steal the ball away from them, like the number 5 now just did. But again, the number 3 gets the ball back, but then the number 4 makes this a score 12-0 for the team from Leipzig, the team HTWK.
It's an own goal. It happens also in humans, and he was trying to go fast to take the ball, but in the end he just scored it.
Yeah, it was a very intense situation inside of the goal area, which is also just a very small area, so anything can happen there.
slice of pizza.
So a new kickoff. I can see four robots in the field from the NUSWIFT team versus 5 in the field from HTWK. Immediately the number 2 of HTWK tries to take the ball, passes by number 1. Number 3 tries to defend against it, but fails. The number 2 tries to defend against it. Now the number 5 is successful in defending against the move, kicking the ball back to the half of the opponent's team. There's a collision between 1 and 3, which makes the number 1 hit the ground, but again the ball is moving in the right direction for the team from Australia. The number 3 is now in possession of the ball. Passing it, I thought was going to pass to number 2, but it basically is passing to itself now. And again, this number 3 goes for a goal kick. He scores another goal, and this makes this a 13-0 for the team from Leipzig.
Of the game, and with a result of 13, it's almost a definite victory, I would say. That also counts a number of goals.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to make do anything in 2.5 minutes, like
Exactly.
So I think it will be the question: will this be a 13-0 or will this be a 14-0? And maybe in the time they have, it might even be. Now the NUSWIFT team is strong, but the number 5 of HTWK goes between the defense, but the NUSWIFT team manages to kick the ball back. A fall from the HTWK team, and both the numbers 4 of both teams are in a collision, but the number 4 of the HTWK team manages to sneak past the defense of NUSWIFT and kicks the ball to the number through the number 2, and it bounces off the field. So I guess this is a kick in for the team for HTWK from Leipzig.
Yeah, it's a throw-in, and number 4 is already there, ready to kick the ball. And the Australian team has 4 defenders just to protect the direction of the goal.
So a very accurate kick in. The number 4 of HTWK trying to get to the ball to finish its attack, but it fell in the process, giving the ball back to the team in blue, which is the NUSWIFT team. But the number 2 of NUSWIFT kicking the robot out of the number 4 of the HTWK team is also now taken out of the field with 50 seconds on the clock. It's the question if it's possible that they will score another goal, or it will be an end score of 13-0. So the number 5 of HTWK ready to take the shot. It shoots it towards the goal area, but the number 5, but it kind of overshoots the position of the goal. Giving it off to the team from NUSWIFT. NUSWIFT team not really doing anything with the ball. And with 10 seconds on the clock, will we see another goal? We might just see another goal within the last few seconds. And that is the last chance, and they are having this count, so that will be a 14-0 score for the team HTWK from Leipzig in Germany.
It looks like a very easy game for Leipzig. In fact, they played well, they are strong, they kick with precision the ball, they dribble well. And that was the result. And in robotics, if you can do it once well, you can do it many times.
Exactly. So they basically showed everyone here that if you have an accurate dribble, and you can then you can basically overthrow all the defenses by going around them and score goal after goal and create a monster score of 14-0.
Yeah, it's about 1 goal every 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, on average, something like that. We play 2 halves of 15 minutes, which are 30-minute total time. So it's almost every 2 minutes a goal.
Now it's time for the picture, the traditional picture between the teams.
Yeah. So after if a team that hasn't played against each other, after that they go take a picture together. So it also shows the amount of how do you say sportsmanship.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sportsmanship.
fair play and
Yes,
sportsmanship.
yes, exactly.
So
And in 18 minutes we'll have the next game, which will be at 10 in Beijing.
yes, exactly. So it will be at 10 o'clock in Beijing time, and then in Dutch and German time that would be at 4 p.m. And in Portugal it would be at 3 p.m.
Yeah, 3 p.m.
We'll see you all in a little over 15 minutes then.